Okay, everybody, we're going to play one more PS3 game as part of my Breezy birthday special for BenS71287 and our December 2022 specials. And we're going to play Jeopardy. Let's see how we do. Okay. Nothing's happening. We'll have to restart the system. We'll just restart the system. Keep the music playing until the game comes on, please. Hi, Tiger. Kill the music. Let's play Jeopardy on the PlayStation 3.
This is Jeopardy!
You ready to play Jeopardy, Tiger? Yeah, me too.
Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Brevet.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round.
Let's do it.
Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories: olive oil,
Okay.
literature,
All right.
celebs, the short form,
Got it.
salmon, and famous pears.
Okay.
Where do we begin, player 1?
So let's do it.
This Spider-Man and Cider House Rules star is pals with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Who is Tobey Maguire?
It's player 1. Good for you.
Celebs for 400.
In 2010, this talk show hostess replaced Paula Abdul as a judge on American Idol.
Who is Ellen DeGeneres?
Let's hear it, player 1. That's correct.
Celebs for 600.
Despite an interruption from Kanye, she won for Best Female Video at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards.
It's not Beyonce.
Player 1?
I will say who is Taylor Swift.
Good.
Celebs rate her, please.
Player 1. This star of The Princess Diaries and The Devil Wears Prada has the same name as Shakespeare's wife.
Who is Anne Hathaway?
Player 1? That's it.
I'll take celebs for 1,000, please.
Player 1, she must have been in seventh heaven when her autobiography and I Am Me CDs both reached number 1.
Who's Ashley Simpson?
Player 1, good for you.
Ran the category. Take a look.
Player 1, back to you for our
I'll
next
take Famous
selection.
Paris for 200.
In business, done and blank. It's player 1.
What is Jeffries?
Sorry.
Not Jeffries.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Okay, player 2.
Dwight?
Sorry, that's wrong. Any other takers? It's player 3. Yes.
We're looking for the other one.
Player 3, start us. In the world of classic TV game shows, blank and Todman.
Who is Goodson?
It's player 1.
Mark Goodson.
Yes.
Let's take Famous Paris for 600.
Player 1. Answer. It's the Daily Double. And you have answer this. On the ice rink, blank and Dean.
Who is Torville?
You have maintained your lead.
Okay.
Player 1. In medieval legend, Tristan and blank.
Who is Isolde?
Yes, player 1. Good. Player 1. In literature and on British TV, Jeeves and blank. Yes, player 1.
Who is Wooster?
Good.
Okay.
Please pick again,
I'll
player
take
1.
literature for 200.
His ship was wrecked off an island near South America. He remained alone on the island for 28 years.
Who's Robinson Crusoe?
Yes, player 1. You are correct.
I'll take literature for 400.
The Lilliputians called this Jonathan Swift character Quinbus Flestrin, which means Great Man Mountain.
Who is Gulliver?
Let's hear it, player 1. Good for you. In a Nathaniel Hawthorne tale, Thomas Moll built a house in Salem with 7 of these.
What are gables?
Let's hear it, player 1. Yep.
Alright.
Tom Sawyer told this girl, I don't care for anybody but you, then gave her a brass knob from an andiron.
Who is Becky Thatcher?
It's player 1. That's right, way to go.
And let's build that literature.
The Ministry of Truth is Oceania's propaganda department in this Orwell classic.
What is 1984?
Yes, player 1. That is correct.
Okay, good. I'll take
Player 1. Most U.S.-produced olive oil comes from this state, so watch out, you dancing raisins.
What is California?
Yes, player 1. That's correct. It's pure and delicious. The oil that's the cold-pressed result of the first pressing of olives is extra this. Player 1.
What is virgin?
Yeah, good. Here's a pH test. All olive oils are graded in accordance with the degree of this they contain. Lower is better.
What is acidity?
Yes, player 1. Correct. This Greek dish of lamb marinated in olive oil and spices, grilled and skewered, gets its name from the Greek for skewer.
What
It's player 1.
is souvlaki?
You got it. This LA Area Institute's famed olive walk is harvested for olive oil named for the school.
Don't believe it's UCLA.
It's player 1.
I'll say what is Caltech?
Yep.
Salmon for 200.
Player 1. Fish ladders help salmon travel upstream over these man-made obstructions. Okay, player 1.
What are bridges? I don't know.
Sorry. Any other takers? Here's what we were looking for. Dams.
Oh.
Select. Salmon are members of the same family as the speckled or brook variety of this fish.
What is trout?
Yes, player one? Correct. World Book says this country leads the world in salmon fishing with more than 450,000 tons caught each year.
What is the United States?
Let's hear it, player one. Correct. Weighing up to 100 pounds, this large type of salmon shares its name with a warm, dry wind.
What is Chinook?
Okay, player one. Yes. When it gets its silvery scales and migrates to the sea for the first time, a young salmon is called this. Okay, player one.
What is a smolt?
Correct. Player one. Frag, meaning to kill a fellow soldier, started as a short form of this term for a type of grenade.
What is fragmentation?
Let's hear it, player one. Good. Player
if
one. Your internist gives you a script, it's short for this.
What's a prescription?
Player one. Correct. Buck, as in dollar, is short for this item once used in trade and barter. Okay, player one.
What is buckskin?
That's right, way to go. Player one. A cab you drink is short for this word. Let's hear it, player one.
What is Cabernet?
Right. And here's the $1,000 clue. A cab you ride in is short for this word.
What's a taxi cab?
Let's hear it, player one.
Or cabriolet. Let's go with that.
Good. The full Jeopardy round will begin right after this. Clues are worth $400 to $2,000 in these categories. Key to the city. Myths and legends. Jazz musicians. This side of parasites. It's in the dictionary. And a century of rain. Player two, make a selection, please, as we continue. When a tiny parasite enters an oyster's shell, mantle cells cover it with nacre until this is formed. Player one.
What is a pearl?
You got it. Player one. This plant grows as a parasite on apple tree trunks, blooms in February and March, yet still is a factor in Christmas kisses.
What is a mistletoe?
Let's hear it, player one. That is correct. PSI is a charity delivering nets to fight this parasite-caused disease that kills 3,000 African children a day. Player one.
What is malaria?
Yes. You can vent this soft ductless organ that fights infection with parasite detection.
What is the spleen?
Let's hear it, player one. That is correct. Answer. The first of the two daily doubles. You are in the lead right now. Player one, give us a wager. Answer. Closely related to meningitis, this inflammation of the brain can result from viral infections or tiny parasites.
What is encephalitis?
You have maintained your lead. Way to go.
Century of
You again, player one. England's Henry VIII. Yes, player one.
What is the 16th?
Yep. Germany's Wilhelm I. Let's hear it, player one.
What is the 19th?
Good. England's William I. It's player 1.
What is the, God, 12th?
Oh, sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? We're talking about the 11th.
Okay.
Player Italy's Victor Emmanuel III, 45 years of it. Player 1?
What is the 20th?
Right. France's Louis XV. It's player 1.
What is the 18th?
That's right. Way to go. Select again.
It's in the
A
dictionary.
loud sound expressing disapproval. This New York City borough's cheer.
What is the Bronx?
Player 1? You got it. Player a Muslim 1. Holy war or spiritual struggle against infidels. From the Arabic. Okay, player 1.
What is a jihad?
Good. With a hinged plastic case designed to hold a compact disc, and usually a printed insert or liner.
What is a jewel case?
Okay, player 1. You got it. This tech acronym states that the integrity of output is dependent on the integrity of input. Okay, player 1.
What is ginkgo?
You got it. A dried and smoked ripe jalapeno pepper, which is dark reddish brown with a strong piquant flavor. It's player 1.
What is habanero?
Nope.
Oh, food.
Any other takers? Player 3?
Cayenne?
Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? It's player 2. Yep, great, you're back into it now. Player 2, make a selection, please, as we continue.
Teach the city.
Check out the key of Karakoy in this city, known as Constantinople during the Byzantine Empire.
What is Istanbul?
Player 1? Good. A government building on Lambton Quay in this New Zealand capital is one of the world's largest wooden buildings.
What is Wellington?
Okay, player 1. That's correct. A large stone key built by the French in 1780 is still used in Port-au-Prince, its capital.
What is Haiti?
Yes, player 1. Correct. Select again. We wonder whether a steamroller was used to form the many keys of this German city chartered in 1607. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is Mannheim?
Good. Player 1. Answer? The second daily double. You are in the lead right now. All right, here's your clue. Circular Quay is a hub of transportation and tourism in this city.
What is Sydney?
That puts you even further ahead. Please. His What a Wonderful World, recorded in 1967, wasn't a U.S. hit until used in the 1987 film Good Morning Vietnam.
Who is Louis Armstrong?
It's player 1. That's right, way to go. Player Ray 1. Brown, Percy Heath, and Charles Mingus were stand-up guys as masters of this instrument.
What is bass?
Okay, player 1. Good. Player 1. When Tommy Dorsey died in 1956, this older brother assumed leadership of the Dorsey Brothers Orchestra.
Who is Jimmy?
Let's hear it, player 1. You got it. His quartet's 1959 LP, Time Out, featured the classic hit, Take 5. Okay, player 1.
Who is Dave Brubeck?
Right. Player 1, Leon Bismarck Beiderbecke, a legendary cornet player of the 1920s, was known by this 3-letter nickname. Okay, player 1.
What is Tex?
No. Anyone else? Here's the correct response. Bix.
Oh.
Player 1. The earliest ballads of this outlaw say that his activities took place in South Yorkshire, not Nottinghamshire.
Who's Robin Hood?
Okay, player 1.
Not Rob Roy!
Nope.
Robin Hood! Aw.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct
Yeah, I know
response?
everybody out there watching saying, Aubrey, slow down. I can't.
Player 3.
I knew it was Robin Hood, it just would not like that.
Player 3. Where do we start? In some legends, it's the influence of the full moon that changes a man into one of these, also called a lycanthrope.
What is a werewolf?
Okay, player 1. You got it. Player 1, I'll hand it off to Jimmy.
According to Norse legend, to learn the secrets of the rune stones, this chief god hung himself from a tree.
Who is Odin?
Okay, player 1. Very good. This steel-driving man beat a steam drill in a race to make a railroad tunnel, but died with his hammer in his hand. Player 1.
Who is John Henry?
Right you are. And the $2,000 clue? This hero of mythology cleaned the Augean stables by diverting the courses of 2 nearby rivers.
Who is...
Yes, player 1.
Hercules! Hercules! Hercules!
Sorry, player 3. Your score is not on the positive side, so you will not be joining us for Final Jeopardy. This is the Final Jeopardy category for today. Notable women. What are you going to wager? And the last clue? In 1963, she said, "I feel as though I'm suddenly on stage for a part I never rehearsed." And your response?
Lady Bird Johnson.
With that correct response, you will gain
$100,000, and I'll see you all for another game.
And your response? And that correct response will add... Congratulations, player 1. You are our new champion.
Yes, I am.
So long.